I'm Shine, and this is Divine Shine Tarot with your monthly reading for the first half of February 2025. This reading will be for my water signs, so that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I'll leave the timestamps down below. I hope this reading finds you at a helpful time. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. If anything resonates, please let me know in the comments. Also, leave me questions or suggestions for readings you'd like to see from me in the future. I'm raising funds to purchase medical equipment, so I appreciate any donations or shiny items you care to gift from my Amazon and Etsy list linked below, if you're inspired, but not required. Now, I ask that the Spirit step forward to divinely guide my vision and messaging for these water sign readings. Let's get started with Pisces. Spirit, what's coming for my Pisces in the first half of February? What are they experiencing? What should they prepare for in the first half of February? Let's get a message for my Pisces. Okay. Knight of Swords. Wow, February seems to be a month of taking action for everyone that I've been reading thus far. The Knight of Swords encourages you to be fearless, be ambitious, and drive forward with those ideas that you may be excited about at this time. Six of Wands. So this is a card of victory. You may be receiving recognition, acknowledgement, some sort of awarding for something you've accomplished, or I should say rewarding, some reward for maybe something that you worked on and overcame, and now you're reaping the benefits. The Moon, illusions, things are not as they seem. You may be forced to face your fears to get through something at this time, Pisces. Then you have the Page of Swords. So you may be very excited, enthusiastic about learning something new at this time, or some idea that you have that you'll be researching, taking on some coursework. Oh, the Devil. Pisces, this card reminds you to beware of vices and temptations. Do not let the distractions of the devil derail you from what seems to be a time of uncertainty. So let's do an overview here, Pisces. It looks like you just got through something challenging. You may be a bit cautious or weary about what's up ahead, but you do have several ideas that you may be driven into bringing and making a reality. Of course, you'll do your research first. Do not let things such as energy vampires, friends, colleagues, family members that may take a lot of your time or energy distract you from whatever it is that you are attempting to adventure into. And with the Moon card, you always want to remember that whatever you may be trepidatious about at this time, whatever may be giving you anxiety or whatever it is you fear, sometimes it's not as bad as we think. It's just a matter of moving forward, diving head on into the darkness. Let the Moon guide you. Use your intuition is what this card is encouraging you to do, to just trust your inside voice at this time to proceed in a way that would be most successful. Obviously, if you went through a tough time and now you're starting to feel you're on the other side of it, you're in a more victorious space, you're not going to want to risk and jeopardize that that stability, that moment of calm, to do something wild and adventurous. But this seems to indicate that you will be able to move forward with those ideas as you should, because you're very excited about it. But just beware of the fears and the distractions that may set you off in another direction. Let's get another message or advice for my Pisces. Spirit, what advice or message do you have for my Pisces in the first half of February? Let's get an additional message some advice or clarification on this reading for Pisces in the first half of February. Wheel of Fortune. This is a lucky time for you, Pisces. Luck is on your side. You have good luck, perhaps some good karma. This is encouraging you to move forward with taking those risks and trust that your intuition will guide you into the right direction to not only retain the rewards and the success that you have already obtained, but to also reap more rewards in terms of perhaps creative fulfillment. Let's get a final message here for my Pisces. Spirit, what final message do you have for my Pisces in the first half of February? Let's get a final message for Pisces for the first half of February. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. Pisces, this is a great card, basically saying when we are in a somewhat of a comfort zone or we're in a space where we are stabilized, we'll be hesitant to take a risk to evolve, as this is encouraging you to do. We'll be hesitant to take on any kinds of obstacles or challenges unnecessarily and diving back into difficult times when we're just now getting on the other side of that. But when you have this energy of being passionate or excited about an idea and ready and willing to take action, that is part of the life cycles that we all have to experience in the human experience to evolve, to grow. So don't be afraid, just be cautious. And that is the monthly reading for Pisces, Sun or Rising for the first half of February 2025. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Let me know in the comments if anything resonated with you. Hit the like, share, or subscribe buttons for notifications of my weekly horoscope, pop culture, and celebrity readings. Now, let's move on to Cancer. Spirit, what's coming from my Cancers in the first half of February? What are they experiencing? What should they prepare for? Coming at my Cancers in the first half of February. Let's get a message for Cancer in the first half of February, Spirit. Judgment card. Nu mi juris. Cancer, you may be on the other side of a lot of living and learning and now feeling like a new version of yourself. Ace of Pentacles. A new financial opportunity may be coming your way either in the form of a new job or some lump sum, some windfall that you would be able to invest in a lucrative idea. Wheel of Fortune. That is a great follow-up card. This is letting you know, Cancer, that you have luck on your side at this time, either via some good karma or just the universe is aligned in your favor at this time. The Hanged Man, letting go, surrendering, taking a step back, letting the universe work for you instead of forcing things. And then you have the King of Pentacles, leader of the coins. So this is either telling you, Cancer, to be very smart and savvy with your money at this time, or there may be someone in your life that perhaps takes a mentorship role that could advise you on how to be smart about the finances, since you do have this Ace of Pentacles indicating that there may be a really great financial opportunity coming your way. And then with this Wheel of Fortune, letting you know, take the risk, but also don't be too aggressive in making things fall into place outside of their time. Trust in the universe's divine timing, and trust that you are prepared from your past experiences to be the person, the character, the responsible, the the more structured person that you need to be in order to take on this opportunity successfully, so that you do not sabotage it by overworking, overdoing. Allow the universe to let it unfold the way it is destined to. So let's get some additional advice. Another message for my Cancers. Spirit, what advice or message do you have for my Cancers for the first half of February? Let's get some advice or an additional message for my Cancers for the first half of February. The Emperor. This is a father figure, provider. This is reinforcing this King of Pentacles that you have here, Cancer. That it's a time to be responsible or lean into the mentorship. Depend on the people that do have the experience and the maturity to help guide you in this new, I guess, business idea that you may be exploring. This is a good time to connect with people that you admire, people that may already be in the line of work that you are looking to dive into, and ask for help, receive some help at this time, which when we have new ideas or new opportunities, sometimes we could want to just kind of keep it all to ourselves and keep it all on our shoulders. But these cards are indicating that it's a good time for you to enlist the support and guidance of others. It could be father figures, or it's not necessarily masculine is what I'm trying to say. Although this does mean divine masculine energy, it could just be saying someone who is very accustomed to being in that provider role. So perhaps they're providing for whatever their business is, and they'll have more experience on the ins and outs of running a business because they're the ones providing the resources that helps their business keep running. Let's get a final message for you, Cancer. Spirit, what final message do you have for my Cancer for the first half of February? This says, you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. So this card is lending itself to advising you to be patient, to continue to persevere, especially if you're just starting something new. When you look at this card next to the Hanged Man, it's telling you to surrender and allow things to evolve and unfold in the timing that they should and they would. Don't keep on rushing the progress that you are looking for and investing in. And that is the monthly reading for Cancer, Sun or Rising, for the first half of February 2025. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Let me know in the comments if anything resonated with you. Hit the like, share, or subscribe buttons for notifications of my weekly horoscope, pop culture, and celebrity readings. Now, let's move on to Scorpio. Spirit, what's coming for my Scorpios in the first half of February? What are they experiencing? What should they prepare for in the first half of February? Let's get a message out for Scorpios in the first half of February 2025. A message of what they should prepare for or what they're going through. King of Wands. This is telling you to be in control of your creative drive at this time, Scorpio. That is a card of someone who is a visionary. The World. Perhaps you feel a sense of completion after a long journey, a cycle that you've gone through with work, with a relationship. Maybe you were trying to get some housing set up, and you're finally at the end tail of whatever the challenge may be. The Emperor. This is a father figure, a provider, protector. You have the Six of Cups. So you may be feeling a sense of nostalgia at this time, wanting to go back to a feeling or something that you experienced in your childhood, be it relationships, be it stability, comforts from the past that you are reminiscing on now. And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is like happily ever after, feeling very emotionally fulfilled with your personal life here. So Scorpio, let's do an overview. It looks like you are being guided to seek mentorship at this time, as well as trust in your vision. With this Emperor and King of Wands cards, leadership is important for this next cycle that you may be exploring and starting, since you recently ended a cycle. Of course, bask in the celebration of that. But this also, the World card also indicates travel. So maybe you are planning to go somewhere that is close to home, close to the heart, something that is connected to your roots. So if you are going to visit family in your native land, or going back to your hometown, revisiting childhood friends, this indicates something about reconnecting with your past in a very pleasant way that is also emotionally fulfilling for you. So maybe you are at the end of a journey that you had here emotionally, hard-earned satisfaction and completion at this time. Maybe you've established your family, you've healed from some past traumas, and now you are circling back to connect with something from your past that is either tying up a loose end or giving you that comfort. Let's get an additional message or advice here out for my Scorpios. Spirit, please help me clarify this reading for my Scorpios. Let's get an additional message or advice for Scorpio in the first half of February. Spirit, help me clarify this message or give me some advice for Scorpio in the first half of February. Ace of Cups. So this is definitely helping clarify for me that this is about a new relationship that you probably feel a lot of fulfillment from. It's allowing you to feel that sense of completion and satisfaction by having this new relationship, which means you were probably healing from past traumas of a toxic relationship or something that just didn't really work out despite all of your efforts and investment. And you had the passion to move forward, yet the structure, the discipline to heal and stabilize on your own, which is why you're feeling very complete at this time. That's really great, Scorpio. You've done the work, as they say. You have done the work. Let's get one final card out for my Scorpios. Spirit, what final message do you have for my Scorpios in the first half of February? Let's get a final message for my Scorpios in the first half of February. And we have: learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. This is a card letting you know that you have no choice but to go with the flow. When one life cycle ends, even if it's pleasant, you must continue on to something new. And the Ace of Cups is that new relationship that is probably, if it hasn't already happened, it will be very fulfilling for you. So this is telling you, don't go against the grain. Dive into that new emotional connection that it feels like you already have. But there's something here full circle for you emotionally and with your passions and interests that you are feeling a lot of fulfillment from, Scorpio. So it looks like the first part of February for you would be mostly just a time of celebration, right? Just enjoy the stability that you have accomplished and reflect upon the better times that you have ahead, but also connected to the past for that full circle moment. And that is the reading for Scorpio, Sun or Rising. So those are the monthly readings for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, for what's coming in the first half of February 2025. Leave a comment if anything resonated, or mention something you'd like to see me cover in the future. Hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons for notifications of my weekly horoscope, pop culture, and celebrity readings. Donation and gifts are linked down below if you're inspired but not required. I wish you all abundance and opulence. May divine light radiate through your life. Keep shining.